Guys, the old season has officially begun. We know the Ethereum ETFs have been approved, but guess what? Well, shortly, if not already. My face, guys, I couldn't believe it. I'm not sure what's going on these days, correct? Check this out, because no sleep season is back right now. XRP is purportedly not a security for anyone attending this Trump event. People has a cutout of Donald Trump's face, and it clearly states on the forehead that XRP is not a security. And some are saying, oh, it's photoshopped and a source of stuff, guys, but this is actual breaking news. Yes, this is absurd. Currently, there is a banner at the South Bronx Trump event stating that XRP is not a security. Guys, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Thus, Ripple will likely suppress prices, correct? Donald Pump is going to pump our baggage. Hey, take a look at this. I can't believe my face, people. We don't even have official numbers yet. I take assuming that this is legitimate. This is absurd. Not to mention that the Donald Pump is obviously visible. Just take a look at that observe his beaming face. This is so funny. Oh, my Donald Pump is clearly aware of XRP. These are the boys. I find it hard to believe. Is this the entire season? Exactly. Guys, you don't see these sources of information during bear markets. Check out this shocking grand finale for all of the Gary would receive a severe L for the Ripple on the Ripple ruling precisely in all of this. Why? Because my 401k is with the Fidelity guys and an ETF will then be released. Could someone please clarify why TOSFR is the ticker symbol for XRP, TOSRF? Since it's a legitimate fund, why does this read 21 shares Ripple XRP ETP, guys? So guys, what will be the next ETF? If it is Solana, then it must be XRP. I'm not sure if it's Solana or the boys, correct? There's nothing more that I can say. If it's not Solana, it can't be Solana. Then it's actually XRP, correct? That being said, I'm rather certain that XRP will prevail, but as you can see, folks, there aren't any scripted players on that side right there. They are not on this side of the crypto debate. These individuals are pro-crypto, exactly this side. Which implies what? Guys, we already know who will prevail in the end, right? So there are a number of impending catalysts as well. And one of them is crucially important for our rate cutting men, isn't it? Thus, there are still a lot of these incidents that we may anticipate. Firstly, though, there is a really big news advertisement featuring all of them, and it really sets everything off. All right, so let's have a look at this as it appears to be starting already. Guys, I can't believe how I look. I'm going to cry out. This is crazy. I want to do it. Hence, the SEC accepts 8 Ethereum ETFs, despite the fact that Ethereum trusts Bitwise Grayscale. Here he is. They're all BlackRock, and everyone is correct. Basically, that's where you guys go. Isn't that evident? That much is evident. So have a look at this. To be clear, folks, this does not imply that they will start trading tomorrow. Though this is only 19 billion, it doesn't do what I thought it did. The S1 documentation must also be approved, which will require some time. We anticipate that it will take a few weeks, but it may take longer. You should find out more in about a week, folks. All right, so here's the strategy. The timeline is in our possession. Yes. And as of right now, we are well aware of what will transpire. We probably know everything about it. It's not going to be hilarious twice, guys, but enjoy today's video. I'm grateful. What's in our possession? Here. I'm just going to add this here. I guess it officially begins today, guys. Today marks the start of the season, but could people be front running it? Normally, the process takes months, up to 5 months in some cases. However, the people who are in a note, as in these guys, believe it's going to be somewhat accelerated, guys. However, when ETFs were at least 90 days, guys will know more soon. That is the actual query. All right, so this is my theory. Here's my game plan, guys. I'll tell you what I think will happen over the next several months, since I know that sleep season is almost here, so get ready for some rest. Get as much sleep as you can today, as you won't be able to in the future because of the nighttime sleep. When you wake up from your excitement and glance at your phone to see the coin market cap or trading view, you'll see that cryptocurrency prices have exploded like never before, and you'll wonder, oh my gosh, what's going on with my crypto profile? Guys, have a look at this guy's profile portfolio. Thus, following a 28-day consolidation phase, the Bitcoin ETF set off a 90% pump. All right. Ethereum could pump about 280% on the ETF approval if the same volume hits it. When the ETFs were approved, this is what transpired with Bitcoin. Well, it indicated a very, very short-term peak that we promptly dumped at the bottom, but we subsequently experienced a 90% gain. What would happen if the Ethereum tiny dump people experienced a similar situation with consolidation and pumping? Approximately 3 times as soon as possible, guys, or if not 10,000, then more than 10,000. That will be insane within the next few months at most. However, I don't think this will happen. Guys, this part of the downhill move inside may not happen. We are doing this because no one else will be saying it, so please exit these videos and let's go on. Now that the ETFs were approved, people are aware of what happened to Bitcoin. That pump moment was exactly what transpired. Therefore, I believe that people will race ahead. You guys are correct to be leading this phase. Will we therefore skip that phase altogether and simply march upward after consolidating correctly or pumping slowly in that manner? Guys, you do get it authorized whenever you get it, right? Guys, I believe that might be the case. However, I wanted to point out that in the initial comparison of the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, we actually called it again. None of this is concocted. We said, well, if I were the elite guys, I'd dump it to fake it out and catch these lows. But then we broke out and saw what was happening at the time. I really did say to you guys that if I were elite, that's exactly what I would do. And it is actually taking place at this very moment. I'm sure you all recall. A video is available. I suppose I created on it around a month ago, guys. We're headed in the correct direction because it's occurring now. Recall that we are discussing Ethereum, which appears to ignite year-round, whereas XRP solely moons during the same season. All right. Things appear to be going really nicely here. Have a look. After approval, the BlackRock Ethereum ETF should drive Ethereum above 10 weeks in less than 2 months. You guys don't even need that much liquidity, so perhaps my goal of 7,000 was too low. Okay, so what if we go higher, say by 10,000 guys before the black sun even appears? If that happens, I'm going to be yelling in the streets. For your knowledge, the chart states that Ethereum ETFs are approved. As anticipated, this summer is just my viewpoint. The dates of this were January 15th to 24th. What is this? I believe he was correct when he predicted that the ETF would be approved because the charts reflect the news, and we are currently in the phase before it reaches 10,000 over 10,000 Ethereum. If that occurs, then all of your coins, including XRP, should set new records during this phase. Ideally, they will reach double digits, and every other coin should increase by 100 times or more. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. All 4 catalysts have been confirmed, gentlemen, and the approval for the Ethereum ETF fits everyone who passes a housing test. Beautiful bills that support cryptocurrency are being passed for crow trash, as was already noted. The Treasury has announced a buyback and buyback of $2 billion every week. It appears that this is the actual game plan, which we have confirmation of today. Yes, which indicates that this is the last stage before the black swan appears, men. We're going to shoot higher, and I've been waiting for it to reach this stage. I haven't known for years, correct? We hit over $100,000 in Bitcoin after that, or 90,000 guys. I'm not sure when exactly a black sun event will occur. That part will most likely play out correctly. I'm not sure how far we'll go, but you can bet on it, guys. However, I don't think we're just going to reach 150. Before the collapse, I believe we will reach about 300,000, if not higher. Breaking the Hong Kong SFC and discussions about allowing Ether ETF issuers to stake will only increase institutional demand for Ethereum. This is bullish AF again, and you literally don't need much money to pump prices for Ethereum, especially if you're selling your S coin and meme coin and slashing XRP. The Riddler also mentioned the same issue, saying that it will happen because there isn't much liquidity. They are not being funny when they say it again. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sure, let's go. When I initially heard about it, just before the news broke, I was thinking, how does that make sense since everyone you spoke to stated that the SEC had not made any comments? I have to assume that this problem is definitely moving away from one party, so perhaps some of this was political in nature, and they were thinking, look, if this is proven false, it will become a very significant story with legs. Perhaps large asset managers are engaged because they believe we cannot be perceived as being anti-crypto. That's my thesis, that Washington has completely changed its perspective on cryptocurrency. I believe the cause is that, as you recall, Wall Street wants a piece of the money that cryptocurrency is producing. As a result, I predict that the price of cryptocurrency will soar to previously unthinkable heights. Time to become wealthy. We have waited a long time with patience, and we have mastered all of these things. We are grateful to Real Dollars for making this all a reality. What more are we in need of? Desire a good income, you have initiated a variety of Wall Street lobbying groups, including the ABA, shortly after the major point. Send out a letter asking to be allowed into the custody area. I believe they noticed how much money we can generate in stable coins while we're in custody, and then emerged as a success. And now Tether is outperforming Goldman Sachs in terms of profits. Furthermore, Wall Street is now attempting to capitalize on that, and Schumer's location in New York is not by accident. Given that the financial services sector is the largest contributor to his campaign, I believe that the unusually tense partnership that has developed between traditional Wall Street and cryptocurrency will only serve to advance the sector. Indeed, traditional finance is all about throwing open the gates. If they succeed in getting ETF approval, there will be a fireworks display for the entire cycle and season. This chart is already demonstrating this, gentlemen. It was unnecessary for us to view the news. But you know what, guys? The charts already predicted what would happen next. And this part, the blow off top part, is that exactly here, correct? This is the entire market capitalization omitting Bitcoin. I have no idea how high 5 trillion will go. So maybe 4 or 6 years from now, depending on when we see a black swan like that, right, guys? And in that manner, we ascend higher. I think that's correct. Something like that, people, although things seem to be going very well in my perspective. Why? Because we broke a meme coin hypothesis. Guys, the season has already started. Pepe literally breaks the $6 billion market cap for the first time ever. I have no financial interest in this coin, but for everyone who has invested, I'm delighted and thrilled. Why? Because if we're content, we should respect the pump for other people who might need coins in the future, right? Or ideally, gentlemen, sooner rather than later, it is not possible for us to, what is the name of it? Irritated by other coins pumping since it raises all boats, which implies that money is entering these meme and S coins. All right, so that will also need to go to the XRP guys. I'm genuinely excited about how gorgeous I think everything is turning out to be, guys. Come on, let's go. I'm not sure why my mind is racing, but let's proceed. Is Coinbase now onboarding 100 million users? Launching a meme quiz on based off fun guys is the finest option. You do realize that, though. Once more, gentlemen, that kind of stuff is what we need to happen. Retailers are more at ease with meme coins and S coins, so money can come in easily. In addition, the large sum of money that moves everything will arrive in a few weeks at most. That this is the entire season, look at that inverse head and shoulder, guys. It's either all coins here or just Bitcoins. Here, the pattern is essentially all coin. Guys, we're about to approach this range. Every time we do, the tour explodes to previously unthinkable heights. Are you people prepared as I really am? I can't believe it's true, guys. Wow. It is true that this is taking place. Guys, I don't know if it's unreasonable to expect that the seed you put will actually sprout straight away after we have waited for so long. Eventually grows up, but just in more encouraging signals for cryptocurrencies overall, though, come from Coinbase chief legal officer saying that Ethereum is practically treated as a commodity. Is there a tick mark for the Bitcoin spot ETF? The Ethereum spot ETF icon. Next, XRP ETF, what? XRP is required. If Atlanta is involved, I'm not sure if it's a lot, guys. I'm not sure if there are many of them, but Watch Guru provided the last stunning tree for today's film. Just in the administration of President Biden says it is excited to collaborate with Congress to provide a fair regulatory framework for digital assets. There are always bullish indications. There is no stopping what is about to happen. And we are here. Guys, I feel like I'm going crazy because sleep season isn't even close to arriving, but every one of us, come on, let's go.